Assalamu alaikum. I'm Najiatul Fatah. I'm studying at Botany Department and Rajbari Govt College, Rajbari, Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today we will discuss about the topic of mycology, characteristics of fungi, fungal diseases and more. Fungi can be single-celled or very complex multicellular organisms. They are found in just about any habitat, but most live on the land, mainly in soil or on plant material rather than in sea or fresh water. A group called decomposers grow in the soil or on dead plant matter, where they play an important role in the cycling of carbon and other elements. Some are parasites of plants, causing diseases such as mildews, rusts, scabs, or canker. In crops, fungal diseases can lead to significant monetary loss for the farmer. A very small number of fungi cause diseases in animals. In humans, these include skin diseases such as athlete's foot, ringworm, and thrush. The yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Budding yeast Saccharomyces cerevisiae, sears yellow, can be seen on the surface. It is used in the production of beer, wine, and bread. Rhizopus nigricans, growing on bread left in a moist plastic bag for 7 days. Tangled mycelium are visible as well as sporangia bearing spores. The largest organism in the world, when measured by R, is the honey mushroom fungus Armillaria. Types of fungi. Fungi are subdivided on the basis of their life cycles, the presence or structure of their life cycles, the presence or structure of their fruiting body, and the arrangement of and type of spores, reproduction, or distributional cells they produce. The three major groups of fungi are 1. Multicellular filamentous molds, 2. Microscopic filamentous fungi that form large fruiting bodies. Sometimes the group is referred to as mushrooms, but the mushroom is just a part of the fungus we see above ground, which is also known as fruiting body. 3. Single called microscopic yeasts. Multicellular filamentous molds. Mold are made up of very 5 threads hyphae grow at the tip and divide repeatedly along. They form a network of threads called a mycelium. Digestive enzymes break down the organic matter found in the soil into smaller molecules, which are used by the fungus as food. Some of the hyphal branches grow into the air, and spores are a specialized structure with a protective coat that shields them from harsh environmental conditions such as drying out and high temperatures. They are so small that between 500 to thousands could fit on a pinhead. Spores are similar to seeds as they enable the fungus to reproduce. Wind and rain or insects spread spores. They eventually land in new habitats, and if conditions are right, they start to grow and produce new hyphae. As fungi can't move, they use spores to find a new environment where there are fewer competing organisms. Microscopic filamentous fungi also grow by producing mycelium below ground. They differ from molds because they produce visible fruiting bodies, commonly known as mushrooms or toadstools. The hold the spores. The fruiting body is made up of tightly packed hyphae which divide to produce defined parts of the fungal structure. For example, the cap and the stem. Gills underneath the cap covers with spores, and 10 cm diameter cap can produce up to 100 million spores per hour. Almost every clinically active doctor is confronted with fungal infections during their working life. It can be foot or nail fungi if they are a family doctor, fungal pneumonia if they are a hemato-oncologist, or irritant diaper dermatitis if they are a pediatrician. What matters is knowing these mycosis typical manifestations, diagnostic methods, and therapies in order to treat patients in the best way possible. These articles provide a complete insight into the wide field of mycology. Characteristics of fungi. Fungi are carbon heterotrophy eukaryotes that form a thallus onto or into organic material and reproduce asexually or sexually. There are more than 10 lakh fungus species, only about 180 of which can be linked to infectious in humans or animals. Besides that, fungi are used in medicine as antibiotic producers or vaccines like hepatitis B surface antigen. Fungal diseases, allergies, mold antigens are the most frequent cause of allergies, followed by grass pollen, some symptoms of concentration and asthmatic complaints. Intoxication, humans can absorb mycotoxins aerogenically or through food. One of the most common toxins is Amanita phalloides, death cap mushroom. Amanita toxin leads to poisoning manifestations like nausea and diarrhea. 8 to 22 hours after consumption, after a few days, through inhibitions of RNA polymerase II, an enzyme that helps create mRNA, cell metabolism halts and the cell will die. Another example is Claviceps parpari. It grows on ears of corn, and the fungus toxin causes intestinal cramps, circulatory problems, and hallucination.